paper, and from that we can make a blank plan. And we put that in our crafting table when we have a valid recipe, and that will allow us to make multiple items quickly. As long as you have the resources down here, you don't need to place them in the crafting grid in order to get the results of the recipe. So we need to get those bricks, and then what else do we need? Just a redstone, which we have. So I'll come back when the bricks are done smelting. Okay, so the bricks are done smelting. I just made those into brick blocks, put those in here, and if you look, this little button here means I can capture this recipe onto this blank plan, and it now becomes a powered furnace plan. So as long as I have these items in my inventory somewhere, I can still get that powered furnace out. I just place the plan in here, and then I can pull a powered furnace right out. The other item I wanted to make was a wrench, which is just a stone gear and then ironing it's in a Y shape, and what that'll allow me to do is adjust the positioning on anything that I do with Buildcraft. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else we need at this point. I need to grab my pulverizer. So we need to get, this is the first item we need in order to get red power working. So we'll just let these smelt up here, and in the meantime we will take these other items back to where the lava was. So we're back down in the cavern, and I just dug out a little bit of this area, and I've placed my pulverizer and my furnace, and I just put the two engines on top of them temporarily, and these engines by default will point at whatever they can power, but they'll point at each other before they point to a device, so you just need to take your wrench and whack it, and it'll point at whatever else. So now I just need to put some fuel in these and give them some ores to smelt. One thing I want to do is my pulverizer is to the right. I want to send items directly into my furnace, so I can set the red output of the pulverizer to output on the left side, and set the input of my powered furnace to be on the right side. And what this will do is automatically take items out of the pulverizer and automatically smelt them. So I'm just gonna load this up with iron for the time being, power this engine. Let's take half of that out and put it in here. And my goal is to make the magmatic engine, which requires Invar ingots, which are made from iron. You need to make the Invar blend, which is pulverized iron and pulverized ferrous. I didn't bring any ferrous. So actually what I'm going to do is not let this iron go through at this point. I do need to make some levers for these engines, or they won't activate. That's not a lever, that's a torch. So we'll get this started pulverizing while we go and look for some ferrous ore. But I do want to put together a chest for these to dump their items into. So we'll just place that there, and eventually as we smelt things they'll go into there. But for right now it looks like we need just the dust, so we'll try to keep things in dust form. I didn't get any ferrous, did I? No, it doesn't look like it. I'm just gonna unload some of these other items. like to start an infinite water source somewhere. So let's go ahead and put that over here. Get a lava bucket for ourselves. Place the blocks. And then I will also get the turtle going. He can just use the default commands for now. Tunnel 20. And off he goes. So now we need to find Ferrous. So we'll just go back in this direction. This looks like it might be Ferrous right here, actually. And it is. Probably gonna need more than this. But it is a start. One nice thing about this is it has 2 output slots, so if it had enough power to continue, it can go ahead and continue with a second ore, even though this first one is already in here. Now, if there's a chance of like a higher level ore output. For instance, sometimes when you're smelting iron, you will get a ferrous dust with it, and if that's in this slot, then it won't continue. But actually, we can make this here. So we have 6. We need quite a bit more than that, unfortunately. But we can go ahead and put that into our powered furnace. Oh, that was the output, wasn't it? To get the Invar ingots. I think I made 2 switches, so I'm gonna go ahead and give this one its own. So let's look around and see if we can find any more of that ferrous. Nicolate, since we're here. You will need quite a bit of Nicolate. Red Power uses it for making various components for the machines, also making the machines themselves, and making things like batteries, which are like base level items. It looks like silver. 1 silver there. I don't want to mine that because of lava. Some more silver here. That's fine. Oh, no gravel, of course. And let's turn it this way. So he's already done, and he's found our stairs. So did he find anything interesting? It doesn't look like it. So we'll just pick him up. Bring him back. That's lead. Let's give ourselves some more room by letting him mine this way. Hopefully at level 11, he shouldn't mine into lava. Let's look up here for some ferrous. Silver. This is also used in thermal expansion. Oh, there's some ferrous right there. Unfortunately, our gravel is not going to cut it in this situation. Hopefully we can get a little bit more. Nope, well, that looks like that was it. But let's get this processing. But yeah, it's not good to leave the pulverizer empty. It will accumulate energy, which will allow it to process things much faster. Shiny metal is chrome, I believe, which is used for some of the recipes, but you can see it's producing from the ferrous metal another output. That might be enough for... we need to get more of the iron, it looks like. Let's be processing that. And that wasn't a furnace. Invar? Invar. And you can see the Invar ingots went right into the chest. So we can make a couple more of these. Okay, so let's find out what we need to make Invar gear. Just an iron ingot with these around it. So we need 2 of those. And then we need a redstone transmission coil, which is the silver. So luckily we picked up some silver. See, here we're getting ferrous metal as a secondary output from the iron. So let's make ourselves some more Invar. More ferrous. And then in the meantime, let's pulverize the silver. How many are we up to? So, transmission coil, it's just redstone around a silver ingot. We don't have any redstone down here, so let's go ahead and grab some. The nice thing about setting up shop in a cave is that if you're short on resources, you can just go and grab some. How are we doing on silver? Silver gave us some lead. Let's put some iron back in there so it's not doing nothing. We need to get the silver going. And since the chest took this out, I can start the silver right away without being blocked. So that's nice. So let's build our transmission coil, or one of our transmission coils. And so we need a piston? I don't remember. Yes, we need a piston. So let's build a piston as well.